Hi everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Now we're talking about spirits, ghosts and entities. Now, if I can get to see the camera please, Daisy, if you don't mind. Someone big head's in the way. Daisy, can we lay down? You've seen this little girl with her tongue hanging out, look. Hey, is she cute or what? Oh, don't you love dogs, eh? I do. Anyway, she's a cutie. She's waiting for mummy and daughter to come back. Right, where were we? Where was we, Daisy? Okay. We're going to talk about entities. What is an entity? It is an extraterrestrial, it is a spirit, ghost, or whatever we want to class it as. But we're going to talk about extraterrestrial entities. And a YouTuber I follow is Simon, and I can't remember his surname, but my apologies, Simon, if you're watching this video. My take on this is that years to come, we won't have our human bodies. We will be inhabiting a cybernetic organism, and our spirits will be implanted into that. Whether it be a robotic, it'll be a living entity in such as it has feelings, and basically performs everything a human does at the present, but without the physical presence as such. So the way I see things is that Earth is a very special planet. It is a spiritual planet in a dimension that resonates in different frequencies. And the resonating frequencies, I'll use the analogy like I did before. You have a clock, and each part of that clock, say every minute of that clock, is a time period. It literally is time. And human time is measured in linear. Space-time is a totally different time concept. So there was talk about dimensions, frequencies and stuff like that. So my perspective is that when I say time, I'm just using it as an example. So say every minute of an hour is a different dimension. So let's say we're living in the third dimension, right? And that is 3 minutes past 12. You've got the first dimension, second, the fourth, fifth and sixth. What are we going to see? We are probably going to see the fourth and the second dimension. Outside that frequency, we won't see any. We sometimes get little glimpses if, say, a generator goes out of sequence and it resonating at a different frequency, then we might see it. So those frequencies can be at different times. In other words, let's say the second dimension, right, is resonating in, say, the 1800s. The first dimension could be resonating at the 1600s, right? The fourth dimension could be resonating at the year 2030. The fifth dimension could be resonating at the year 2050. Do you get what I'm saying? Your different resonating frequencies or different dimensions are at a different time period. So when you get, say, a craft that comes into our dimension, they've travelled from that time period or dimension into our time period. How can they do that? I'm not a mathematician, I'm not a scientist. All I can tell you is what I understand. I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong. But I can give you my thoughts and my understandings. So, very briefly, how it works is that they are in that time period and that frequency. So how does that affect us? So they can come back in our time. They need to do many things to get here. But if you're interested to know how they do that and my perspective of how they do that, you'll have to see me in the next video. So stay tuned. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to know more, please subscribe to the channel. So until the next time, bye for now.